even the Space Marine was like, of course it's real. Why wouldn't it be real? I mean, it doesn't even make sense why people wouldn't believe that this actually happened. They just didn't know who or why or when or where it happened. So anyway, so even the Space Marine, like a million trillion years ago, was like, yeah, we just didn't know who the original copy of the original creator was. So we really just didn't know where, we didn't have a point of reference. So yeah, but it's you. I was like, yeah, I know, it's me. Oh, the copy of me was me anyway. About a trillion years ago. Like I said, this is the cover up. So yeah, when it actually happens, I wouldn't remember it, of course. Um, anyway, so yeah, I mean, of course it's real. Even the Space Marine was like, well, why would it be real? It's like, yeah, I know. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, my memory was being suppressed for quite a long time. So yeah. Um, there are also other people like me who think that this happened to them in different varying degrees. They're out there as well. Good cover up. Anyway, yeah. So I don't really know. I don't really care. Like I said, I don't care because I know I knew I was a copy back then, about a trillion years ago. So anyway, I don't really know. I don't really care. Like I say, doesn't really matter. Um, just let you know, point of reference. Yeah, it actually did happen, and I experienced it. A lot of other people probably experienced it too, in varying ways, in varying degrees. Um, they might remember it from time to time. So anyway, just giving someone a point of reference or something of why. That's what all these stories are really about. So you can have a point of reference to know why you're dying, I guess, or why there's a psychopathic person going around making people fall in love with them just so it can kill them, or play out its list for them. So anyway, I don't really know. I don't really care. Like I say, I just don't really care because like I had nothing to do with it. This was just something that was involved because I was so rich and so powerful at one point in time. And I actually needlessly fought them for over a trillion years and didn't even know it because, like I say, I was on a higher plane and they were looking for a human. So, yeah. And that was the problem. I was on a higher plane. Come to find out that you're on a higher plane and not even human. I was like, yeah, I know. Until somehow you went on vacation. It's like, yeah, I know. So, great. It's like, so yeah, so this is a billion years, trillion years in the making, and they've killed over so many people, mostly themselves, over this whole entire time, thinking that this other person's the creator and not them because they're just looking for the most powerful person, not knowing that he's not a person. It's like, yeah, I know. So, yeah, I was an AI first before I was a person. So, anyway, and they all thought the most powerful. They were people thinking that the most powerful thing would be a person. So, they paid for a whole bunch of things in the future to be done to go hunt down this leader that didn't really exist and a creator that didn't really exist as a person. So, yeah. Anyway, there's that. So, just basically putting it out there, you know. Because they started out this whole like future time thing because they were originally just stuck in time or whatever. So they did this going after someone in the future that didn't really exist as a person. So anyway, like I say, yeah, the creator isn't a person. Um, I'm just what's left of him, really. Like the 900th trillionth copy of the other creator, pretty much. Just letting you know. Um, creator was a godlike entity and dead, quite dead. Um, and an AI. The copies of the people actually tried to make me AI again so I could stop it, but couldn't. So here again. So anyway, yeah, yeah. It's ironic that they're fighting themselves in the future, or something, or some point in time reference, or some planet somewhere. Um, anyway, like I say, this is most likely the cover-up planet because I wouldn't remember on the original planet. I'd only remember on the cover-up planet. So that's how I know where I am, kind of thing. So anyway, the copies of the originals wanted to live, and they realized that they were copies of people, and 900th copies of people, and it took them like 1,000 times before they actually realized that they were 900th copies of the original people, and that was probably 300 million years ago. I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, it's just one of those things. Because I was the original creator of... Actually, I was the original creator that was what's called blah, 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 and I really didn't even know any of this was going on until I became human, went on my vacation. So, anyway, yeah. The copies of the copies actually made me human just so I could kind of try and tell them about it. So, anyway, so they could just die. So, because they did die or whatever. Anyway, just to let you know. It doesn't really matter, like I say. I don't really care.